And
Shout out
then
to all the teachers.
and my mom was a teacher,
Yes,
so
educators
definitely.
rule.
And then you made the jump to, you basically wrote a book while you were pregnant?
Yeah, while on bed rest.
While
Literally,
on bed rest.
Which
I
is
mean,
my pen, a computer, pads, lots of paper, and a little bell to ring so my husband could bring me food and stuff while on bed rest.
oh, that is a good husband. I think you need to meet him too. But wait, when I'm on bed rest, I just rest in my bed. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
And
but
you just got moving.
Yeah, something, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I have a lot of family members who are entrepreneurs. And so that was my moment. You know how it's like you have it in your blood, you know you want to do it, but you just don't know how to start, how to get going. Well, opportunity happened for me. And it was like, okay, you can either flip the remote for the next 6 months or do something amazing. I chose to do something amazing.
And that's just led to so many things. I mean, let's fast forward real quick. Writing a book led to starting your own publishing company, and then now you have a movie coming out.
Yeah, it's just a natural, progression. Really, if you think about it, it's all things books and media. So I started with writing the book.
Okay.
I thought I was going back to work, but I ended up self-publishing the book. That situation turned into me making $40,000 in the first 2 months.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And I heard you teach people how to do this. Like, can I sign up? Can I sign up too? This is like a hand raise for multiple reasons. I want to sign up. I want high fives. I want all of this. I forgot to let you guys know, if you have questions, comments, whatever that you want to know from Tressa, I mean, this is what she does for a living. She helps guide all kinds of people to pursue their dreams, their passions, turn it into income.
Yeah. 7 sources of income. You need 7. If you don't have 7, you need to call me. Ooh.
more hand raising. I don't have 7. 7 high fives too.
Right.
So wait, okay, so this is so exciting.
Yeah.
Let's go back now that we've bragged a little bit of everything that you're up to, because this is crazy. What was I don't know, when starting your publishing company, now what is the kinds of materials that you look for? What do you think separates your publishing company?
Yes. So what's really unique about me, when I started Life Changing Books in 2001, I've been doing this for 16 years now.
Wow.
So I published my first book in 2001. By 2005, I had published 7 other authors. And I had no idea that I was going to really go into movies. You know how you say you're going to do something, but it was kind of like once I did the research and I found out what it took to actually implement the idea of doing a movie, I was like, whoa, I need about 3 or 4 more years to get this straight. You got to raise money, you need a script, etc. And so what I did was I said, let me just kind of throw myself into the process of learning. I have a lot of mentors in the business. And so it took me another 5 years before we said, let's really do this. And so now I've filmed like two movies already, getting ready to film another one in September.
Oh my
but
gosh.
It just takes time. You got to learn these things before you just say, okay, I'm going to spend money and then lose money.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But sometimes we just want to dive right in. But it's probably better to have a plan. Good to have dreams, better to have a plan.
Better to have a plan, okay?
So do you have like a signature type of book that you go towards?
Crazy books. I
love this.
Okay, I publish a lot of fiction, although I've published a lot of memoirs as well. But I think that with the creative piece, with the fiction, that's kind of opened up a lot of doors for me, where I'm now building a catalog where you will see on Netflix, you will see on BET and all of those places. So, the fiction pretty much opened the doors for me, although I do help people. I help pastors publish books. I help, doctors. And so, there's a wide range for me.
And then making the jump from books to the big screen, what was the most surprising or challenging thing?
Dealing with personalities. When you're on set, you have actors, producers, cameramen, and so you've got to please everybody. It was like being back in the classroom again for me, because you've got to be able to manage all of this so that we can work together and, have a really good product in the end.
That term producer to me is very confusing. I feel like it can entail a lot. What were your specific responsibilities as a producer?
Yeah, I was bamboozled. in the beginning. I can tell you that. Somebody told me I was going to be a producer. I thought I was going to sit in a chair and smile.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's a lot of work behind it. A lot of contracts, a lot of just, logistics and making sure things go the way that they're supposed to go. And at the end of the day, you're responsible for what happens in the end. If you end up with a crappy product, it was your fault. You end up with an amazing product, it was your fault.
That sounds about right.
Right.
That's a lot of responsibility.
So, a lot of responsibility. So generally speaking, when you see the movie credits roll, you'll see a lot of different producers. And so there's somebody who really did do all the work and they earned the title. But then there are other people who kind of like hang out.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you. That's her. Okay, so I want to focus now on Secrets because it's going to be on BET this summer.
Yes.
So we have a trailer. We do have a trailer. So we're going to show it to you. This is based on one of the books that your publishing company published. Yes. So let's take a look at the trailer. Okay, so that's definitely a teaser.
Yeah, I get excited every time I see it.
It's definitely a teaser. I can feel my nerve endings like, ooh, what's going on? Give us a little bit of background.
So, Secrets is based off of a book called Secrets of a Housewife. So, lots of infidelity going on. And so, a lot of people are afraid to touch that subject, especially when there's marriage involved. And so, at the end of the day, it happens a lot. And so, this storyline talks about how many lives are really affected when there's a secret, when someone actually gets caught, and then when there are children involved. And so at the end of the day, you're going to be pleased with the ending because we're saving families and everything. But it's a lot of drama leading up to that. I can tell you that.
And you've got some amazing people attached to it as well. So this is very exciting. I think I know it's going to be great. And I think it's brave of you to tackle a subject like that because so many people's lives are touched by secrets and unfortunately infidelity.
Absolutely.
So it's something that a lot of people can actually relate to, and it's a hard topic for sure.
Absolutely.
So you're winning at life. You're winning at life.
I love it
right now.
I love it.
Is there something on your bucket list that you haven't crossed off yet? It seems like you've done a lot.
Yeah, I just want to write scripts, ride jet skis, wear bikinis, and sit on the beach. That's what I want to do the rest of my life. Because I love writing, I love teaching, and so I could do that from anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So, the beach. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh my gosh, sign me up for that life as well. I think I'm just going to hire her to be my life coach so that I can learn how to ride jet skis, be in bikinis on the beach while making my money, doing what I love, right? Cassie, do we have some questions?
We do. We have a lot. You have intrigued a lot of people. So first of all, Terranique says 40K, exclamation.
Right.
So people are intrigued by that. Mary Jane, she too is an entrepreneur. She quit her day job to go into a dyeing business. I'm sure she wants tips there. Rosanna is asking, what is your book? And Carolyn is asking, how did you self-publish, for more specific questions?
Absolutely. So the quickest way to tell you about how to self-publish is that, one, you have to make sure you have amazing content before you start doing anything. You take that content that's in your head and you have to create an outline. Don't write your